We have an absolutely insane video posted by Marjorie Taylor Greene. Not, insane by her standard, but insane by the standard you would assume that politicians would adhere to. And this video pertained to Steve Bannon and his recent arrest, a man with a history marred in controversy, to say the least. So let's watch a little bit of this video, and then we can jump in and discuss what's actually happened.
Steve Bannon is headed to prison for his refusal to cooperate with the January 6th Congressional Committee investigation.
I don't give two about going to Danbury prison, okay?
Hey, you! Yes, you! Did you know we have memberships for as low as $3 a month? You can help the channel grow, reach new heights, and help protect democracy. And you get a long list of exclusive perks, from members-only polls to getting my videos early. The link is always in the description of every video. If you want, go ahead and check that out. And thank you guys.
I could care less.
Next man up. The war room's going to continue and even be bigger. They thought they were shutting the whole place down.
Now surrounded by the war room posse.
Free Bannon! Free Bannon!
This is going to multiply it by 10,000.
I'm a political prisoner of Joe Biden and the corrupt Biden establishment.
War rooms hitting on all fronts.
We watch you for 4 hours a day, 4 years in a row.
I've been on the posse for years.
America cannot believe what's happening.
We have protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. Amen. My voice is going to be heard every day. And more importantly, their voices are going to be heard, right?
Now, of course, Bannon and MAGA cronies like Marjorie are going to pretend to be happy about this and willing to be martyrs to keep up the right-wing ruse that they're all just such victims and the left is targeting them, which at this point, it doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. As long as you support MAGA and cry political persecution when you get arrested, you'll be put on a pedestal. This is shown by Alex Jones, who literally spread the hoax of the Sandy Hook shooting being fake, having his assets seized to pay the money that he owed to the survivors' families and had just outright been refusing to pay. They literally say that he's a martyr as well. Now, as for Bannon, he's not much better, a little bit better, but definitely not much. He was charged with money laundering, conspiracy, and scheming to defraud in his role in a group called We Build the Wall, which was a fundraising group that pledged to take Americans' money and use that towards getting the wall built, as Trump promised, because obviously the main promise of having Mexico pay for it, he failed to do that, only for them to raise about $15 million in fundraising donations and keep every single dollar for themselves, which is, again, textbook fraud. Now, for the most important part here, though, about him being a martyr, the federal charges against him were brought by Trump's DOJ, if we're attributing the DOJ to anyone or the president. So even Republicans in the DOJ thought that he deserved charges that was brought while Trump was president, and he was pardoned by Trump on his last day in office, something Trump will do for any criminal that supports him and now pledges to do for the January 6ers as well. But pardons don't protect you from state charges, which is what was brought forth in 2022. And just as with Trump's criminal conviction in New York, the federal DOJ, Biden's DOJ, has nothing to do with state level charges. They don't communicate with state DAs. They don't tell them, hey, charge them with this. It's two completely separate jurisdictions. So if anyone's DOJ was targeting him, it would have been Trump's in 2020. And now he's just getting state level charges. But of course, he, like Trump, wants to turn this into some sort of a farce and hopes to gain publicity and help Trump get reelected.
This man right here is an American hero. It's a shame that you've let this happen. And they're coming for you next. You better understand that. You can throw him in jail all you want to, but we will not take a single back step.
When their voice is heard, change happens. It's only going to get bigger. And that is what the war room's all about. Right. Next man up, right? Next man up. I'm proud of going to prison. Take good care of him, or there'll be accountability for that as well.
Marjorie, of course, is just upset that she won't have a podcast to go on and ramble about misinformation and conspiracy theories anymore, like Jewish space lasers. Now, this is someone in Bannon who has called his platform alt-right, a word that was championed and first used by neo-Nazi Richard Spencer. Bannon has also spoken about being proud about being racist, saying, let them call me racist, let them call me a xenophobe, as he's saying he's proud about being xenophobic as well, cultivating a following full of Islamophobes, anti-immigrant people with that kind of sentiment, and neo-Nazis like Richard Spencer, of whom Trump then decided to enlist to work in his administration in 2016. So Bannon is someone who hardly deserves to be hailed as a martyr of any sorts. But again, for MAGA, the bar is pretty low. You just have to support Trump and be a criminal. Same with Alex Jones, same with Steve Bannon. And it's disgusting to see Marjorie, an elected official for the United States of America, using her platform to uphold someone with the values and morality of Steve Bannon, someone who not only preys on people's paranoias about immigrants, largely he built that paranoia off the misinformation he helped spread about them, only to then turn around and cash in on it for millions by defrauding them of their donations.